Hey guys, Arcais here. Now, this is a should you summon on the King banner. Before I even look at this banner, I think no. Because King, the reason why I say no, okay, so listen. Before I say this, the meta could be different global. The meta could change. It could go differently. It's already proven to have gone differently in some areas and stay the same as JP in some areas. You don't know. There's also other units to look forward to, like Sario and Tarmiel. Both are top tier units. Sario dominates King and dominates Hendrickson. The other thing to note is that King only works on one team. That's this team right here. Or you could replace her with Kyo or someone else that does a DOT effect. She's really good for it because her DOT effect is her passive, so it automatically applies. Kyo doesn't have DOT, but Kyo's ignites on this team are just amazing. And one more thing to note with the King team, it's not required, but going first helps this team so much. Like, usually going first helps this team so much. No, it helps this team 10 times more. Because if you go first and get your DOTs off right away, before your opponent can even do anything to you, that's really, really nice. Now then, 300, 600, 900, same thing. You know, it's just normal. This is also the first banner as King Festival unit as a rate up. Disappointed Lily's not rate up, but she's still a new unit on there. These two rate up, these two Festival heroes, he's on here as well, she's on here. Derriere, Red Derriere, Green Escanor, Blue Lilia, Blue Diameliotis, Blue Zeldris, Green Droll, Green Shin, Blue Easton, Gloxinia, Roxy, and Camilla. Holy fucking hell, this banner's good. Like, good unit, good... Well, okay, these two are good units only on this specific team. Amazing unit. Top tier PvE. Really good for Grey Demon. Still good in PvP right now, but will still slowly just drop off. Top tier unit for both PvE and PvP. Top tier unit for both PvE and PvP. This is the Autoing team right here that I use. It's really, really good. Blue Zeldris is a good PvP unit. Not particularly PvE unit, it's just PvP, though he requires specific units to work, but he's still a good unit. Green Droll. Droll is top fucking tier. Everyone underestimates him that I see on Twitter and Reddit and stuff. This is people that I see actually on the public social medias. They underestimate him. He is really, really good. I recommend if you have him to try him out because he is amazing. Especially when Sario comes out, Droll and Sario together. Sario is just top tier with Droll. Shin, really good Automan unit. PvP when Green Easton comes out, he'll be good in PvP with her. He's a good unit for that. Blue Easton's good for PvP and PvE, especially Guild Boss. Glox is Gloxinia, Roxy is Roxy, Camilla is Camilla. These three are really the only units I would say are bad on the banner, while everyone else is just amazing. Exchange Shop, that's cool. Let's see what they do. King, I've already explained what King does. He has a single attack that releases DOT damage on the unit. The more DOT damage effects you have, bleed, poison, shock, and stuck corrosion, stuff like that. Corrosion doesn't work, does it? No, it's not corrosion, it's just 3. Sorry about that. He has a poison AoE skill. He has a AoE abyss effect. That's really, really nice, really, really good. This thing, it's amazing. The abyss, basically he hits you really hard. And then, abyss, he hits you again when it goes your turn. So let's say that you kill one of the units of the enemy team. That back unit is going to take a hit as well when it comes out. When it comes out onto the field, it's going to take a hit just like everyone else. You could potentially wipe a team with this ult, like all 4 units with this one ult. There's not any other ult in the game that lets you wipe all 4 units at once. His passive, you know, stops recovery skills. I never removed debuff for recovery skills with when he has 2 or more of the 4 DOT effects. If there's 3 or more, it decreases. It makes sure they cannot get ultimate gauge. Okay, sorry, they cannot get their ultimate move. That's what it is. Hendrickson, he just has 2 AoEs, shock and then bleed. His passive is increased damage dealt with debuff attack skills by 50%, meaning these 2, and then King's poison one. He has a weak point single target ultimate. Lilia, she has a single target attack that restores her health and does a lot of damage. She has a second move that depletes ultimate gauge on all enemies. It's basically Lilia's attack. Her ultimate removes buffs from all enemies and affects damage. It's an AoE, really good. And her unique applies corrosion to enemies with 3 orbs or less in ultimate move gauge for 2 turns. Now, this is why you want to go first, right? This is particularly right here is why you want to go first. You have basic corrosion gets applied, and then you have other debuffs get applied. King's passive activates. They continue to lose ultimate move gauge, so they can easily get down to the build-up mark. And the corrosion keeps getting applied and applied and applied, and decreases attack means of 5 orbs or more. So that if he ever does get past it and gets past all those debuffs you have, which is quite rare actually. Unless you kill a Henriksen, then of course it's going to be easy. Their attack stats get lowered. Which is really, really good. Should you summon? No. I think as a free-to-play player, you shouldn't summon for this unit. But, unless he's your favorite unit, unless he's the king is your favorite, you know, he's your favorite character, I think that the most you should do is 1 to 2 multis. I think 1 to 2 multis the banner is fine. I think any more than that, you shouldn't do. If you do want to do king team, it's going to require investment. You're going to need a guaranteed, this guy's free, so you don't have to worry about him. Pulling more of him is good because you want to go first with this team. King has the highest CC in the game, right? I think he's number 1. He may be number 2. He's top 3. Going first is really helpful in this team. And free-to-play players, when you get to that top tier, you're going to start facing a lot more builds that have a lot more dupes in their units, right? And also have the money to spend on getting their gear maxed instead of free-to-play players getting the gear maxed over time. Also with King, I'm pretty sure, don't quote me, I may be wrong, I'm pretty sure it's attack and crit, it's HP and crit. While the current King that you may have your gear already for, you have HP defense for, he's better with HP crit. So you need to make another couple gear sets for him, right? And of course you need Henriksen's gear sets for UR gear for him. And you sure have gear set for her. Though I recommend attack defense for her instead of HP defense, probably which I already have a Blue Lilia. So it's going to be a lot more work you have to put in for the King team, and you want to try to get multiple copies, though you can work it with 1. So, should you summon? No, just throw a few multis at it. That's the most you should do. Unless King's your favorite character and unit, then go ahead, throw at it. Just keep in mind, on JP, he fell off after 2 months. 2 months after King came out, like after his banner left, 2 months after his banner left, 2 months. That's when it came out, and yeah, he kind of just dropped off instantly. Like, he started dropping off gradually when Sario came out. When Sario came out, Sario decimated this team. Like, Sario kills Henderson like it's nothing. Then you can't get the King to get those debuffs applied off. And if you don't go first, Sario just instantly kills him. And Sario and Droll, oh my god. It's top tier. Sario destroys this team. The 1 kills this team. It's just, he just drops off. It could be different global, but I don't expect it to be, but it could be. Keep that in mind. Anyways guys, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next video. Bye bye!